Y'all, the Hollywood gossip is scorching today. Jennifer Garner has apparently had it with Blake Lively's sweet girl act and is finally exposing the truth. Blake might just have a history of wrecking relationships. Sources close to Jen suggest she's been holding on to receipts about Blake's alleged involvement with Ben Affleck while they were still married. And she's not alone. Others, including Scarlett Johansson and even members of the royal family, reportedly have their own issues with Blake. It seems like Hollywood's got a serious Blake Lively problem. So sit back, because we're about to spill all the details. The biggest revelation? Jennifer Garner has supposedly been carrying this resentment for years. It all traces back to 2010 when Blake starred alongside Ben in The Town. At the time, Ben and Jen were supposed to be one of Hollywood's strongest couples, married with 3 kids and celebrating their 5th anniversary. But behind closed doors, things were already rocky. When Ben, who was also directing the film, cast 23-year-old Blake as his love interest, Jennifer allegedly got suspicious. Can you blame her? Ben was 38, a full 15 years older than Blake, and he made sure their characters had multiple passionate scenes together. And the chemistry? It wasn't just for the cameras. During the press tour, people started noticing the way Blake and Ben interacted, flirty, playful, and way too close. Right around that same time, Blake suddenly split from her longtime gossip. Boyfriend Penn Badgley? A coincidence? Not likely. And let's not forget, Ben and Jen's relationship had already started under questionable circumstances. Back in 2003, Ben was engaged to Jennifer Lopez when he met Garner on the set of Daredevil. Within months, both were single and suddenly together. As they say, how you get them is how you lose them. Those close to Jennifer Garner say she was furious over what went down with Blake, but tried to hold everything together for the sake of their family. But the evidence? It was stacking up. The most telling sign? In 2014, when Ben was offered a movie alongside Ryan Reynolds, Jennifer allegedly put her foot down and forbade him from taking the role. Why? Because she knew it meant he'd be around Blake again. And that wasn't happening. While Blake eventually moved on, dating Leonardo DiCaprio before settling down with Ryan Reynolds, the damage to Ben and Jen's marriage had already been done. The trust was broken. Ben spiraled into other bad decisions, eventually leading to his well-publicized affair with the nanny. By 2018, his marriage with Jennifer was officially over. Even now, Jennifer reportedly avoids being anywhere near Blake. When she worked with Ryan Reynolds on The Adam Project and later reprised her Elektra role in Deadpool and Wolverine, people couldn't help but notice there was never a single joint appearance with Blake. That grudge? It's real. But Jennifer Garner isn't the only A-lister who seems to have a problem with Blake Lively. If you thought the Ben Affleck situation was messy, wait until you hear about what supposedly went down with Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett and Ryan Reynolds were Hollywood's golden couple when they tied the knot in 2008 after just 6 months of dating. But their wedded bliss? It didn't last. And right around the time Blake entered the picture while filming Green Lantern in 2010, the rumors started flying. Crew members have whispered that Ryan and Blake were sneaking away to hotels together. And when the film's premiere came around, Scarlett didn't even show up. Instead, Ryan and Blake walked the red carpet like they were the actual couple. A month later, Ryan and Scarlett announced their divorce. Since then, Scarlett has kept things classy, but insiders say she's been noticeably cold whenever Blake's name comes up. Apparently, she's skipped out on events where Blake was present, and avoids eye contact when their paths do cross. And the pattern? It's undeniable. Twice now, Blake has allegedly found herself in the middle of relationships that were already established. But somehow, her America's sweetheart image has remained untarnished, while the women left picking up the pieces get ignored. But Blake's alleged messy behavior isn't just about relationships. She's even managed to upset royalty. When Kate Middleton found herself at the center of a major Photoshop scandal, Blake saw it as the perfect opportunity to make a joke, at Kate's expense. She posted a heavily edited photo of herself, captioning it, "Totally not photoshopped. Zero editing whatsoever, just flawless and perfect." Given the timing, it was obvious she was mocking Kate's PR disaster. And with Kate already recovering from surgery and facing relentless media scrutiny, the post felt especially harsh. While Kate kept quiet, palace insiders hinted that they were not amused. And if you think it's just ex-wives and royalty who've had problems with Blake, think again. Her own co-stars have been dropping hints for years. Let's start with Leighton Meester, who played Blair Waldorf opposite Blake's Serena van der Woodsen on Gossip Girl. While their on-screen friendship was iconic, insiders say things were very different behind the scenes. Leighton was focused on her acting, while Blake reportedly used the show as a stepping stone for fashion deals and magazine covers. The tension got so bad that when Leighton married Adam Brody, guess who wasn't invited? That's right, Blake. Then there's Henry Golding, who starred alongside Blake in A Simple Favor. While he kept things professional, sources claim he found Blake frustrating to work with. Allegedly, she would halt production if she wasn't happy with how she looked on camera. And don't forget Penn Badgley, her ex and Gossip Girl co-star. Post-breakup, things apparently got very awkward. Years later, when asked about his past co-stars, he made a point to praise everyone. Except Blake. That silence? Loud. But the most shocking feud? Anna Kendrick. The two played besties turned rivals in A Simple Favor. But it seems like the rivals part extended off-screen. Insiders say Blake came across as difficult, while Anna, who's known for her laid-back, quirky personality, found her exhausting. The tension was thick, and when a sequel was announced, fans immediately started wondering how Anna would handle working with Blake again. Some even vowed not to support the film because of Blake's involvement. And let's not forget Leonardo DiCaprio. Their whirlwind summer romance in 2011 didn't last. Word is, Blake tried way too hard to fit into Leo's social circle, and he found it off-putting. One of the strangest details, she reportedly sent him pictures of a Barbie doll to keep things fun. Not exactly Leo's style. Now, all of this makes her latest drama with Justin Baldoni even more interesting. Blake's legal battle over It Ends With Us has brought a lot of past grievances to the surface, and people are finally questioning her public persona. At this point, it looks like Blake's reputation is hanging by a thread. Between the lawsuit and the resurfacing of old feuds, it's getting harder for her to keep up her carefully curated image. Meanwhile, Jennifer Garner is thriving. She's got a stable relationship, a strong career resurgence, and a great co-parenting setup with Ben. As for Blake, well, it's looking like she's got some serious damage control ahead. So, what do you think? Has Blake been getting away with bad behavior for too long? Or is she just misunderstood? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more Hollywood drama, because this story, far from over.